rise up, and recent numbers show that's exactly what is happening. The giant superstore chain experienced its largest single-day decline in 35 years after an extremely disappointing earnings report was released. According to Forbes, the drop was so brutal that the Walton family lost $34 billion in 2 days, adding was released. According to Forbes, the drop was so brutal that the Walton family lost $34 billion in 2 days, report was released. According to Forbes, the drop was so brutal that the Walton family lost $34 billion in 2 days, adding fuel to the fire. A potentially weak holiday season and falling demand are threatening to spark even more losses for Walmart, but the retailer isn't alone. Many
Shalom Yasharal, all praises and glory goes to our mighty power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that teach and rule well, and salutations unto the elect men feeding the sheep of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, in sincerity and truth of this great gospel, man. It's getting better and better every day. This gospel is getting better and better every day, man. Right? Because we're seeing the fall of our enemies, man. We're seeing our enemies go down. Matter of fact, let me get that verse. I'll go to the book of Ecclesiasticus 25:7. It reads, "There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. In the 10th, I will utter with my tongue, a man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." Right? Imagine a lot of them peoples from the 50s and the 40s and the 30s and Jakes who went through all that death and suffering. Imagine if they could see the fall of the enemies right now. They'll be smiling a lot. Some of them are back, but it's a lot of Jakes who ain't seeing the fall of the enemies because the enemy done put them to death, right? In this society, this devil make it so hard for you to survive because he don't want you. It's not an equal playing field. There's no balance in this system. That's why you got these rich motherfuckers, man, who's losing everything, man, because of that greed, right? Because of that greed, that pride, and because of they're wicked. I mean, they're the people who was set up to keep us at the bottom. And they did it through these different jobs. They did it through these different decrees and separation, these neighborhoods and ghettos and all type of shit, man. Esau knew what he was doing, right? The Lord gave him a perfect plan because he's moving under the vibration of the Lord. Everything is moving under the vibration of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai because the Lord is in control. And who did the Lord use to punish us? Esau, Edom, these other nations, right? And what did they do? Not just kill you, they made life uncomfortable for you. Uncomfortable for you. They gave you a dream that you would never be able to achieve with these low-paying jobs, right? These low-paying jobs, and they set up a society for you to fail. I'm reading Ecclesiasticus 25:7. Now they're failing, right? There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. In the 10th, I will utter with my tongue, a man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. One of the key signs of this man falling is what? Loss of wealth, the loss of wealth, all that accumulated wealth, right? All that fucking stealing and robbing and killing and destroying for this man has done, and he accumulated this wealth at the end times, what? Just to lose everything. Just to lose everything, because this system cannot continue the way it's going. You see everything is falling, right? They talking about them Walmart motherfuckers, right? They just lost $34 billion. You got this funny looking motherfucker from I forgot what his name is, man. Bezos or something, whatever. Amazon reportedly plans to lay off 10,000 employees starting this week, right? He's laying motherfuckers off. He lost so much money. Amazon's failing. You got layoffs at the Meta World. The Meta, yeah, we want you to walk around with a big ass stupid thing on your head all day long, yeah, and play with imaginary things that are not there. Yeah, man, get your ass out of here. That's the thing with these Edomites. They're not dealing with reality. They're not dealing with reality. You got these greedy bastards. They're not dealing with reality. So the reality is starting to hit them. The Bible said the doors don't be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. That's why they laying off so many people, man. 11,000. You got your boy Elon Musk, Katir. Tesla will be reducing salaried headcount by what, 10%, right? As we have become overstaffed in many areas. Note this does not apply to anyone actually building cars, battery packs, or installing solar. Hourly headcounts will increase. What happened, man? They had to lay off some people. At Twitter, he took over Twitter and laid off damn near what, 90% of these motherfuckers? What's going on right now? We watching a system fail. Watching the system fail miserably, right? It says Elon Musk begins mass layoffs at Twitter staff, right? How Elon Musk is changing Twitter from mass layoffs to check marks. Twitter lays off staff. Musk blames activists for ad revenue drop. Yeah, ain't nobody, man. Don't forget, you Edomites are lames. Fuck your stupid ass computer shit, right? They want you in this computer world. They want you. That's why Esau want a computer driving your car for you, right? That's everything leads to what the chip really. They want you into this digital, half man, half machine, cyborg society. And the Lord is not dealing with that bullshit, man. It's a lot of you stupid motherfuckers who are going to try to conform to this type of, oh yeah, look what I could do with my chip, man. Dude, you need to get one, bro. Yeah, man, fuck that. That's the past, bro. We in the future, man. You need to get one of these shit. Man, what? The Lord going to kill you. That's what we're going to say. The Lord going to kill you. Matthew 6 and 19. Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, right? We're not supposed to be putting our trust in trying to build here on this earth, because that's what you do when you laying up treasures. You build it. So your children and your children's children and your children's children's children can have a good life. So they don't have to grow up the way you grew up, right? That the same bullshit they give you. Yeah, I'm the first generation to go to college in my family, man. I did it. I made it, man. I made it out the hood, man. Yeah, man. I'm on the football team, man. I'm on the NFL, man. I made it. I'm on TV. I made it. You ain't made a motherfucking thing. If you ain't making on the chariot, you ain't make it. That's the only thing that counts of making it on the chariots of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. It reads, lay not up yourselves treasures upon earth where moth and rust doth corrupt and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, nor where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. And these crackers, where they money at in the world, right? All their money is in their business, right? In their investments, right? In their portfolios. I got my portfolio. My portfolio, I have investments in art, have investment in commodities, assets, all this bullshit. Man, look, your ass finna eat a motherfucking missile. Because the Lord ain't dealing with no rich motherfuckers. You rich motherfuckers, you ain't gonna make it. And we know you Edomites ain't gonna make it, but it's a lot of you Jakes who are vice presidents in these companies. You in higher management, right? You done found a way to sneak in there with the white boys. Yeah, you in there with the white boys and you doing good. So you laying yourselves treasures for heaven. What the Lord do? Man, the Lord cutting your shit off. Your ass finna be at them unemployment line with the rest of these other motherfuckers. Your boss might be right in front of you, right? 1 Timothy 6 and 17. And it reads, charge them that are rich in this world. What? That they be not high-minded nor trust in uncertain riches, goddammit, because that's what they was trusting in. The paper money, the Federal Reserve notes, the dollar, right? The dollar. If we go back in history, all of these fucking currencies failed. So what makes American currency more precious than these other currencies? Nothing. You go back in history when the Asians introduced paper currency, right? That was a Moabite thing who introduced the paper currency. And ever since then, this shit blew up on Earth because they removed the gold. They removed the silver. They removed something that's actually worth something of value. And they gave you paper. Something to wipe your ass with when all SHTF, you ain't got no toilet paper. What else you gonna use that money for? You gonna use that money to burn it, stay warm, right? It's gonna be so cold in the motherfucking crib, you gonna burn your $100 bills, you rich fuckers. Right? 1 Timothy 6 and 17, charge them that are rich in this world, that they be not high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power, who giveth us richly all things to enjoy, man. And we have enjoy in this gospel. Yeah, this gospel is keeping us whole, it's keeping us stable while you motherfuckers is falling. and you don't know what to trust in, what to put your hope in. You don't trust in Bezos, you don't trust in Musk, you don't trust in MetaMan, whatever that fucker's name is, all these rich white motherfuckers. I don't put y'all trust in these rich Edomites thinking they gonna give you a job forever. Now they losing they shit, your ass finna be losing your shit too, right? Proverbs 13 and 22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children, right? And the wealth of a sinner is laid up for the just. What? That is a beautiful thing. Did you read that? Did you read that? Did you hear that? I'm reading it again. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children. And the wealth of the sinner, who's the sinner? Esau Edom is laid up for the just. Who's the just? You Israelites. Yeah, them crackers done robbed and stole everything. And guess what? It's coming right back to us. It's coming right back to us. Anything of worth, of pure value, it's coming right back to us. Why do you think they removed all the gold from Fort Knox? Where that bitch at? It's somewhere out of America, right? What else? They remove anything that's worth value. They move them things over to what? Rome. A lot of things is under the Roman Catholic Church in that cellar basement, whatever. What else? They got other things in different places. Anything that's worth anything has, because America's about to get fucked with a nuclear missile. America about to get fucked with a nuclear missile. So why would you leave anything of value? Why do you think they're not spending money on the streets, building the streets? They're putting money into what? War. War is on this man's mind. I'm gonna finish it off with the book of James 5, 5 and 1. Yeah. It reads, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." What is the worst kind of misery that could happen to a rich man? For him to lose his riches. Yeah. If he loses riches, he might lose his mind and he might commit suicide. Yeah. Because all he has is his riches. His riches bring him his bitches. His bitches love his riches. And what else comes with the riches? You got commodity. You could buy things, right? You could buy love. You could buy fake love, friendship, all type of stuff, right? But what happens when you lose that? You see homeless motherfuckers on the street. They have nothing. Nothing. That's going to be these rich white motherfuckers, you rich nigga motherfuckers who trusting in wealth, right? Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for the miseries that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and there is no more gold and silver. They got dollar bills, Federal Reserve notes, bitcoins. They got imaginary coins. Right, I got $1 million in coins and bitcoins, motherfucker. All right, go take it out. They don't even know how to take that money out, right? It says your gold and your silver is cankered, and the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have reaped, right? Ye have heaped, ye have heaped treasures together for the last days, right? All these gathering of wealth, accumulation of wealth, thinking that's gonna save you in the end times, right? That's what these rich motherfuckers is thinking. Shit, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm rich. Okay. The Bible said, "Ye have heaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields, which is of you kept back by fraud," right? Which is of you kept back by fraud, crieth the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabbath, right? So Esau, like I said, you get played at the job, underpaid, overworked, right? Overtaxed, right? Ye have condemned and killed the just, and he doth not resist you. So what are we doing? We patiently awaiting for this man to go down. And what are we seeing? We seeing him go down, right? Is the Lord going to take his money? Then the Lord going to take his family? And the Lord going to take his motherfucking life.